And as the last few go in, we send it upstairs for the call of the Kentucky Oaks to Larry Colbus.
Thank you, Mike. Pretty Mischievous will be the last of these 14 fillies to move into the gate. She goes in. They're all in line, ready for the start. They're off in the Longines Kentucky Oaks. South Lawn had a great start and goes out to the early lead. But now there goes Flying Connection to the outside to take over, and she'll set the pace. North Vader goes right after her. Defining Purpose is next. Then Mimi Kikuchi. The Mischievous on the outside is 6th. South Lawn had a great start. She's 7th right now. She's been taken back, and now she took an awkward step there, and a couple of horses had to check. Promiser America and Tell Me No Lies both checked as they go to the backstretch. So it's Flying Connection who leads the way. On top, 3/4 of a length. Defining Purpose on the outside, 2nd. North Vader is 3rd. Mimi Kikuchi 4th to the inside. Then Pretty Mischievous, followed by the Alice Look and South Lawn to the outside. Botanical is in behind them. Wet Paint is in the middle of the pack today. She's 9 lengths off the lead as they continue up the backstretch. 46.96 was the half. After that, it's back to Gambling Girl to the inside. Then in Tell Me No Lies, Wonder Wheel down toward the rail, Promise for America, and Affirmative Lady at the back of the pack. Flying Connection on top, moving for the far turn. Defining Purpose alongside. North Vader outside of them. Pretty Mischievous is 4 wide as they make their way around the turn. Mimi Kikuchi is under heavy pressure. And then comes the Alice Look. South Lawn to the outside. Wet Paint still about 8 lengths behind as they come to the top of the stretch. And they're into the stretch of the Kentucky Oaks. And Pretty Mischievous has taken the lead on the outside. The Alice Look is trying to put in a run as they come into the final furlong. And here comes Gambling Girl. And she's coming with a rush in the center of the track. Pretty Mischievous to catch. Gambling Girl to the outside. Coming after her. Gambling Girl and Pretty Mischievous. These two down to the wire. Pretty Mischievous, Gambling Girl. Pretty Mischievous wins the Kentucky Oaks. Gambling Girl was 2nd, then Wet Paint, followed by the Alice Look, and North Vader. The final time was 1:49.77 seconds.
The Pretty Mischievous story started right here at Churchill Downs, the horse's very first race back in September of 2022. Her first 3 races here, and Pretty Mischievous with Tyler Gaffalione aboard. Gaffalione gets his first Kentucky Oaks, and Pretty Mischievous comes away with the victory here at Churchill Downs.
A nice talking trip. Jockey Tyler Gaffalione won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Filly on Wonder Wheel last fall. He opted to jump off her to Pretty Mischievous. It looks like a pretty good call to me. Always in good position, stalking on the outside, couple 3 lengths off the lead. It looks like the addition of blinkers by trainer Brandon Walsh paid off, because this filly was beaten soundly, 3.5 lengths by South Lawn in her previous race. So big improvement by Pretty Mischievous. They're 3-year-olds, Mike. They beat each other all the time.
And there you talk about the charge by Gambling Girl. The 3 here in the stretch.
Yeah, on the outside with the orange cap. She's coming on with a white bridle, bearing down on Pretty Mischievous through the deep stretch. A big improvement for her race. Yeah, this is how 3-year-olds do. They're better sometimes each race, sometimes they regress.
You know, it turns out Godolphin Stable had this race covered. You know, they had Wet Paint, the favorite. Wet Paint doesn't perform up to expectations, and yet they're in the winner's circle anyway with Pretty Mischievous. Brendan Walsh and the Dubai ruling family have had a long-term relationship in this sport.
I think you made a good point. Wet Paint was kind of mid-package this time instead of out the back, and it might have compromised some of her finish. She came closing moderately, but not that brilliant closing kick.
Not the same Wet Paint kick we're used to seeing.
I think the Alice Look got up 4th, 3rd. It was tight there to Donna Brothers.
Tyler, 4th time is a charm. You've been the leading rider here at Churchill Downs 7 times, but this is your first one in the Kentucky Oaks. Can you talk about what this means to you right now?
I can't even put it into words. It's amazing. I just feel so blessed to have these opportunities. Can't thank Brandon and the Godolphin team enough for letting me ride this filly around here. She's a tremendous filly, and she showed it today.
A game full of highs and lows. Is this going to be one of your biggest highs so far?
I would have to put it up there.
This is also trainer Brendan Walsh's first win in the Kentucky Oaks. I'm sure he's listening right now. What do you want to say to him?
It means so much to me. He's been such a huge supporter of mine since the beginning. We have a great relationship and have so much confidence every time I'm on one for him.
Congratulations, well done.